So I think Mel Gibson's icon for his film studio called Icon is half a face of an icon of the Virgin Mary. And I really think that influenced a dream that I had, which ends up in this painting of a face, red and yellow. And I liked it, worked hard on it, worked very hard on it. It really didn't come as easily as I hoped. But I liked it, and a lot of people like it. But I'm also really, really interested in the Shroud of Turin, and I was as a kid, and in 1988 when they did that carbon dating process that proved to be false science later on, it was kind of disturbing to me because they thought it was painted in the Renaissance. And but still, I found if I looked at the image from the shroud, I still found it moving. And you know, the image of the shroud is the image that was created by the face against the cloth when somebody was dead under the shroud. And I used that thing to pray with a lot, and I found an image on the web that was the shroud with the closed eyes being opened a little bit, and I found that very moving too. So I worked for a while on doing this painting of the face from the shroud with open eyes, with these scratch marks, which I do a lot in painting, which is formed by tape before the painting even begins. So the tape is a resist. So these red things, the blue things, the yellow things, the pink thing, are all created by tape. Then I paint over the painting and then pull off the tape and then dye the empty canvas where the tape was so that they glow. And for me, these tape images, there's the Cross of Lorraine in yellow and orange up there. The tape images kind of look like the scratches in the shroud. When the shroud is opened up, it's got these black lines across the face of Christ. So I painted it like that and scratched it up and kept the eyes open. And I liked this too. And it was in my studio for a long time, and that was upstairs in the storage room. And then I got an idea that maybe this painting needed a companion piece. So I got stretchers without measuring. I went to the supply place and got stretchers that I thought were the same size, which they're not. So this painting is wider than that painting. They don't go together at all. So I said, oh, what the hell? And I painted this painting completely differently. It doesn't have the same kind of color. It doesn't have the same kind of light. I don't add as much white. And I like this painting also, not as much as that painting, and it really doesn't go with that painting. And when we were setting up for this exhibit, I decided to put them together, and here they are. And they seem to go really well together. There are things in each of them, and something that feels good to me is that these are completely different individuals who come from completely different places, histories, and like John and Mary beside the Christ in the rood screen, they are people with their own histories. Like all of us, when we meet him, we come with our own history, and he comes with his own history. And from that, he looks at us, and I like the way this works.